Hello, friends. We are live. We're here for another weekly wind down because it is the end of the week. We are going to be pretty chill tonight. I mean, I feel like we're chill every time we stream, but I'm just going to do some fun stuff. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Feel free to let me know what you got going on. How's your day been? What are you hoping to get done during the stream? All that fun stuff. I've got the bee timer pulled up because I didn't feel like actually thinking of timers to use. So we're just going to do the bees probably 3 times. Maybe less if we chat a lot, maybe more if we don't chat a lot and we cut it down or something. I don't know. But we're doing the bee timer is the gist of everything. Playing WoW with hubby and Dio sounds like a lot of fun. Mostly I'll be eating supper. That's fair. I had dinner before coming on. I made sure to do that. We had meat pasta, which is just what we call ground beef and tomato sauce and pasta all together, because meat pasta is a lot easier to say. Hello, Wallace. Welcome. How are you doing? How's your day been? I say as if we didn't spend 3 hours together playing D&D. I hope your day after D&D was very lovely. Today's been just that. Chilling with them. Nice. Very, very nice day, I see. Tuna mac and cheese. Fair enough. Answering interview questions for an article going up on the 9th, and then we'll be cleaning and packing. Understandable. I have not thought about packing. And I mean, you're leaving sooner than I am. I'm not leaving until Friday, which means I'm probably not packing until Thursday night, if we're being honest. But it's fine. Slept after Blank Page Tavern because I was so zonked. Fair enough. After Blank Page Tavern, I ate a muffin, I washed the dishes because it was getting kind of full in the sink, and then I zoned in and wrote in my story, and then I've just been vibing since. So, I'm here to get more stuff done. My plan is for the first sprint, I'm doing not quite origami, but origami adjacent. So for laudna-thon, one of the prompts is to make yourself a little guy for pate de Rolo. And I found a tutorial for a corner bookmark thing where it's just an origami bookmark, but then you decorate it to look like a little monster. I think that's really cute. So I've got 4 papers prepped for that. I don't know if I'm going to make all 4, but these are the solid color origami papers that I had. Well, I also have red solid color origami paper, but I'm going to use that for the inside of the mouth part because it looks like a monster with its mouth open. So that's how I'm going to be spending the first sprint, is doing laudna-thon stuff. And technically, it checks off 2 prompts because is it after dark yet? Probably not. It's only 6 o'clock, but it might be close enough. Sunset, Philadelphia. The sun sets at 6:34, so in the process of doing it, it will technically be after dark. And that's another prompt, is to do a hobby of your choice after dark. So I'm checking off these prompts. My goal is to have laudna-thon finished before I leave on the 11th, which all of the other prompts I should be fine because I've already read 2 out of the 3 books for the reading prompts, and I have these 2 activity prompts that I'm finishing today. There's one other activity prompt I have to do that I can't remember what it is. Consult. Oh, the watch something scary, something spooky. I'm counting Over the Garden Wall, which I've been watching 1 episode a day, so I'll finish that on the 10th. The only thing that might not happen before I leave for my little vacation is reading the actual Laudna book, because that comes out on Tuesday. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually go get it on Tuesday. My boyfriend might go into the office, and if he does, he might pick it up for me on the way home because Barnes & Noble is right next to his office, but we haven't officially decided that that's what's happening. But if I get it on Tuesday, I should be able to finish it by Thursday night. Because I don't think it's very long. I know I'm babbling, but there's no more comments coming in, so I'm allowed to babble. How long is the Laudna book? Come on. Help me, Goodreads. Give me the answers. Not Kindle edition. It's only 272 pages. I could read that in like a couple of hours. So, as long as I get the book relatively quickly, I should be able to finish it before I go on vacation, which is good because then I don't have this open vlog. Because I just don't want to do that. And then I can focus on doing the... What is the name of your book? A Dark and Secret Magic vlog. Which I'm not going to actually be vlogging while I'm gone, because I don't want to really, like, sit down and film at my sister's place. That just feels a little weird, but I'll be getting, like, B-roll footage for the Dark and Secret Magic vlog. I'm sorry, I was picturing the cover, and it just didn't have any words on it in my mind. It just had a pumpkin on it. I ask myself that every day. Yeah, I was just picturing your book cover with a giant pumpkin in the middle, so it's fine. Yeah, get some B-roll footage for that vlog, but I'll officially start that vlog after I get back and do, because I'm going to do, like, the unboxing of the special edition and then, like, actually reading the book. So I'm going to do that when I get home, and I'll just insert the footage from my trip into the vlog. You guys don't need to know all of the details of the plan. It's fine. Crystal says, Friday is Get Book Day, which is when I will go get the books I need to get. That makes sense for Get Book Day. Tuesday is also when The Wild Huntress by Emily Lloyd-Jones comes out. And I really want it. But I don't have the budget for 3 books. So I don't think that's happening. I'll put that on my Christmas list to make my mom get it for me. Hopefully. Don't know how big the check is going to be. That's fair. I've lost count of how many times I say the other title, LMAO. Was that your stream, Crystal? Where you said A Darker Shade of Magic and you were like, is that a book? Did I make that up? And we had to Google it. I think that was when you were streaming. It's got the same rhythm and it starts and ends the same. So it's so similar. Hello, Katie. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh, I can't wait. I have it being sent to my friend's place because I'll be gone. And I'm scared that it won't, like, it'll get stolen or something because my friend is coming to feed the cats, but only in the afternoons. And if they deliver it in the morning, it'll be sitting there until, like, 5 p.m. when they can come after work to feed the cats. And I just don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm having it sent to my friend's place. And maybe it'll come before I leave. It might, but I'm not holding my breath. Probably won't, because I don't know where it's shipping from. Wallace is packing all the Laudna books to read on the tour. That's exciting. Yeah, I finished 2 of them. The only one I have left is The Mark of Athena, which I'm about 80% into. And honestly, I might finish tonight before bed, because I've been doing a lot of reading before bed. But I'm not quite sure. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. I don't know if I can get either books locally. I might have to order it. That's fair. But they have, it's like on the Indigo website. Is that the store that you go to? Is Indigo like an actual physical bookstore, or is it only an online thing? I just know that it's a Canadian book retailer. That's my only knowledge of Indigo. Because you might be able to, like, check online if it's in stock at your local store. And yes, that was Crystal's stream. Katie and I were just talking about that the other day. That's fair. Katie says I'm okay. I'm happy I can make the stream because usually this is during dinner, but it's 2 hours earlier. Yeah. Exciting. And we have Jess here. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Feel free to let us know how your day has been and what you're working on this evening. We've got 3 sprints ahead of us, tentatively. That's the plan. Yes, they are actual stores. Okay. I've been to Canada before, but I was like 9 years old, so I don't remember much. We were visiting family. And Lisa's here. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Been procrastinating all weekend, so it's time to get work done. Fair enough. Oh, that makes sense. You have to wait till the books launch to know if they're in stock. I didn't think of that. Well, hopefully they'll be there. So for people who weren't here, I explained that I'm making little monster paper corner bookmarks for my craft, my make a little guy for laudna-thon. So I'm going to let you guys decide which color to start with. So I've got 4 color options. Do we want my little guy, my first little guy, because I'm probably going to make more than one. I don't know if I'll make all 4. But do we want my little guy to be blue, pink, green, or yellow? Let me know what you guys think. I made sure to refill my water because I drank all of it during the stream this morning, the D&D stream, and then I just never went to refill it, and I was like, oh, I'm streaming, I should probably do that. Oh gosh. So we had a vote for blue. I just realized if I clean tonight during the stream, then it counts towards the Wither and Bloom prompt. It does indeed. And you feel like the kind of person, Wallace, and this is not meant to be offensive, this is just a statement. You seem like the kind of person who would consider cleaning and like tidying up to be a hobby. So if you'd like, I will give you the permission as the host of this to count towards the hobbying after dark, even though you're 2 hours behind, so it's not after dark for you. It'll be after sunset for me. So I'll let you count that if you so desire. I mean, you do have the whole rest of the month to do hobbying after dark, but you're also going to be super busy, so I figured I'll give you the opportunity to do it now. And then Wallace votes green. Katie votes blue, so that's 2 votes for blue. Very, very much wanting the green. I'm sorry, I think blue wins, but we can do green second. About to get roasted, and then, oh yes, that is absolutely true. You did vote for green 3 times, but unfortunately, that only counts once. I'm sorry, Wallace. We believe in democracy here. It's voting season. We have to practice honest voting stuff. I don't know what word I was going for there. 1 vote per person. So we'll put these 3 to the side. I'll put the green one on top so I know that that's the next one I'm doing. And we'll leave the blue one. I wish they didn't have wrenches because I would put Crystal and Katie in timeout. That's very funny, Wallace. Part of me is tempted to take away the wrenches just for you to be able to do that and then give them back. But that's a lot of work, so I'm not going to. But just know that that's very funny, and I like that a lot. Says the girly that has such blue energy. Appreciate the chaos vibes, yes. I am, at heart, always a chaos queen, and I will support chaos as long as it doesn't cause actual harm. should put you in timeout for trying to cause insurrection. You guys are so funny. I'm so glad I have such funny friends. I love you all dearly. I counted D&D as hang out with friends because that's another prompt for the laudna-thon. These bitches be witches prompt is literally just hang out, chat with friends, and I'm like, well, it's not in person, but we did hang out in chat during D&D, so I counted it. And that's why I'm almost done with all of my prompts 6 days into the month. I'm gonna get this timer prepped. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. That's the full screen button. Yeah, you're gonna be doing nothing but that prompt, Wallace. I wonder how. Like, I don't know if other people are participating, but if they are, I wonder how people's prompts are going. If they have like plans to do it, if they've done a lot already. I don't really know. People don't use the chat. I'm going to be using the chat later when I post pictures of my little monster guys, but add that. Next year's event needs like 40 prompts. Yeah, that's fair. I am thinking of next year already because the short story collection comes out in, I want to say, March, and that's not that far away from now. But I don't know if we know who. So it's Vox Machina Stories Untold, and there's 10 short stories slash novellas. I don't actually know the designation. And we know some of the people whose short stories there are. Like, I know Gilmore has one, and Raishan and Trinket, but I don't think we know all 10. And I want to make prompts. Like, I want there to be 10 prompts for the 10 people whose Vox Machina adjacent stories there are. So I will have to wait and see if they do reveal. Hopefully, they reveal that ahead of time so I can actually do this correctly and not leave some people out because I would feel bad. Aw. I'm sorry your brain is melted though, Katie. I was feeling a little bit melty brained earlier, but I took Tylenol. And I'm like, this will fix me. And I'm pretending it has. Yes, we're doing the bee timer today multiple times because I couldn't be bothered to find other timers. So we're just doing the bees. I meant to participate just playing it by ear as my life is right now. That's fair. Hopefully you get to do some fun stuff. And with that, I've been yapping for almost 20 minutes now. So we probably should start the first sprint. My brain just won't let me focus, and I've had a stomach ache all day, so hopefully you can get work done. I'm sorry I've been feeling not so great today. Hopefully you get to end the day off feeling better. I'm going to press play and see you guys on the other side of these bees. Okie dokie, friends. We are done with our first sprint. Oh, let me remove it. How did that go for you guys? I did see we had a Sasha and a JK join us. Hello, friends. What's up? How you doing? I made 3 little guys. And I'm not gonna lie, they ended up, ooh, the green one almost fell out of my hand. They ended up looking a lot more like Baby Shark than I expected. So now I just have a family of baby sharks, I guess. They look like monsters when the people on the tutorial made them, and I did exactly what they did, so I don't know how I ended up with Baby Shark, but I did. Also, the green one only has 3 teeth, but the other 2 have 4, and I don't know how I did that. And I'm not going to make the yellow one. I've decided 3 is enough, so that was fun. I had a good time doing that. And now I have new bookmarks. They're not going to fit in my little bookmark container, so I'll have to find another place to put them, but that's a problem for later on me. Lisa says supposed to be reading, but I did nothing. Kind of upset by that. I want to get stuff done. You might still get stuff done. It's only 7. You're in the same time zone as me, right? I think so. You have time, and if you don't, there's always tomorrow to get stuff done. Wallace got dinner delivered and watched a video. Fair. Thank you. I am happy with how they turned out. I struggled a lot. I did film the making of the blue one for my vlog, and I'm like, wow, I'm embarrassing myself in this vlog because I struggled. Yellow didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't use the yellow one, and I had the red paper that I was like cutting up for the inside, and also the teeth. I don't know if you can tell. The back of the teeth is red because the underside of the origami paper is white. And so I used the red for the insides of the mouths and also for the teeth and the eyes just flipped over. And I didn't want to get another sheet of the red origami paper out just to make one more. So I'm like, 3 is fine. Sasha wrote a bit and ordered Thai food. Drunken noodles are en route. I'm jealous. That sounds so good. And Katie had some girl dinner of cheese, pickles, Doritos, and Easy Mac. Now I'm editing some TikToks. Nice. I'm definitely going to get something to eat during the next sprint. Excuse me. When I get up to feed the cats. But I don't know. Do I want some cookies? Because we have some chewy Chips Ahoy, and I can grab a couple of those. Or we have lemon Italian ice. I don't know why I still have that comment up. So I'm definitely going to be having a dessert snack item of some sort. I'm just not sure which. I'll decide when I go downstairs. But next sprint, I will also be doing my normal bullet journaling for the evening. Oh, first I have to move my clips over to my computer because I haven't moved my clips from my phone to my computer in a couple of days, and I got some vlog clips that I've done that I should probably put into their folders so that when I go to edit said vlog, they're all there. I'm going to do that first, then my journal stuff. And then closer to 8 p.m., I'm going to feed the cats and get myself a snacky dessert food. What kind of ice cream do you have, Crystal? We can't have ice cream because our freezer is like, it's freezing things, just not very well. So the ice cream is like very soft when you take it out, and I don't like that texture. I like hard ice cream. So we're waiting for someone to come and fix our freezer. Because, like, it works. It just doesn't work great. So ice cream is a no. But, like, everything else stays frozen enough. I can't wait for it to be fixed because I miss ice cream. Sasha says, I think I spent 2 hours down a TikTok rabbit hole this afternoon. It's all a blur. Yeah. That's just how it is sometimes. It's Breyer's dairy-free cookies and cream. Nice. Wallace loves soft ice cream. I like soft serve. Like if you go down to the boardwalk and you get Core Brothers and you get like the orange vanilla swirl, I like that soft serve ice cream. But if it's like a tub of ice cream, I don't want it to be soft. I want it to be hard. I don't know. This is a texture thing. Crystal's a middle girly. Soft-ish, but not soft, but not hard either. Right in the middle. And Sasha approves of the cookies and cream flavor. I like cookies and cream, but it's not my favorite. My 3 favorite ice cream flavors are mint chocolate chip cookie dough, and coffee flavor. But I also am a sucker for just some good old-fashioned vanilla. Sometimes you don't want anything fancy. You just want something nice and simple. Or at least I do. Also, I've been thinking a lot about like root beer floats and orange soda floats. So I've been like, maybe I should get vanilla ice cream and like a 2 liter of soda. Embrace my inner child. I haven't had a soda float in so long. Oh, Sasha. Sasha's been having so many root beer floats. You know, I might just have to do that. I don't really drink soda all that often. I drink mostly just water. Today I had tea for the first time in so long, and I think I'm getting like back on my tea grind. I drank a lot of tea in college, and then I just stopped. But now I'm getting back into tea, and sometimes I'll get cranberry juice. I love cranberry apple, cranberry whatever, like the different mixed flavors. Those are so good. But I only get soda if I'm like going out somewhere, or if I like sometimes I'll have to like run to Rite Aid for miscellaneous items, and I might get a soda from the cooler there, but not often at all. It's becoming a problem. And yes, root beer floats are top tier. I have these really cute, fancy, like dessert glasses, I guess, that I haven't used in eons, and like I don't want to get rid of them because they're so cute, but like I don't use them. So maybe if I got root beer float material, I could have an excuse to use them. I don't know. Ugh. Let me know when you guys are ready to do another sprint, because I'm good whenever. I kind of don't want to start it just yet because I want to feed my cats closer to 8 o'clock, but I also want time to enjoy my snack after I feed the cats. It's a 44-minute sprint. That's the word. How did I forget the word sprint? I literally used it in the last sentence. So yeah. I suppose I can ask questions, chat engagement. I can ask what you guys have planned for the week. I mean, I know Wallace and Katie are doing some traveling, but anyone else? See, I would do 7:15 start time, but then it would end at 8 o'clock. And I'm trying to feed my cats close to 8 o'clock, so I want it to go beyond that so I have time to eat my snack afterwards. So I do see how that would be satisfying, but also it's not quite what I want. What do I have going on this week? Trying to finish my Laudna vlog. I don't think I'm going to edit it before I go, but like if I could finish doing all of the activities for it, that'd be great. I have all of my videos for while I'm away already like filmed and edited and scheduled and all that, so I don't have to worry about that. I guess it's just a lot of writing. I'm doing my roll for romance. I'm drafting. I hit 5,000 words in book 1 today. And then I'm also editing the Western book, which is not going great. Like it's just going slowly because I'm only working on it. Like I think I've worked on it twice so far this month, as opposed to Roll for Romance where I've worked on it every single day. So I just have to convince myself to work on it and I'll get more work done, but sometimes I'm lazy. And then Friday, I'm hitting the road, getting on a train and going up to New England to visit my sister. So there won't be a stream next Sunday because I will be in New England. But the following week, I'll be back. Lisa has work and taxes. No, I hate that for you. Right, tomorrow's Monday, so Crystal's streaming. I want to get a video recorded at some point because Wallace did that reacting to the newbie tag vid, and I thought that was fun. I don't do anniversary stuff. I saw that Wallace did that for her anniversary, and my YouTube anniversary is on the 14th. I think I have a video going up the 14th if that's Monday. But it's not like a special thing. I don't know. I do. My video going up on the 14th, you guys get insider knowledge. It's my reorganizing my bookshelf vlog. Because I did, in fact, reorganize my bookshelf. But that'll be my 4-year anniversary. Hopefully book 2 stuff. I believe in you. It's so hard to get oneself to work on stuff. I was going to work on Actually, but alas, I worked on everything but. The way this is phrased is so good, Katie. Oneself, alas. Top tier comment. You get a gold star. That's me. The moment I have to do a thing, I don't want to do the thing. Yeah. I saw that. I am, 13 or 14 away from hitting 500, which is bizarre. I have been doing a steady pace of gaining 100 subs a year. So around this time a few years ago, so around my first channel anniversary, I had about 100 subs. The next year, I had about 200. Last year, this time, I had about 300 subs. And now, for some reason, the past, I would say, 5 or 6 weeks, I've just been getting so many new subscribers. But, not a ton more views. I do definitely have more views than I did, but not proportionate to the new subscribers. Hold on. I keep track of the stats. I check on the 1st and the 15th of every month. Where is it? There. So, yeah, I had 442 in the beginning or in the middle of July. Beginning of August, I was still at 442. Mid-August, I was at 444. And then September, I jumped up to 460. Now I'm at 480 something. I don't know what's up with all that. But my views have increased, but marginally. So these people are subscribing. They should watch my videos. So yeah, even if I hit 500, I do not have the watch hours for because there's 2 levels of monetization, and the first level is when you hit 500 subs, you can have super chats and stuff, and I don't have the watch hours for that, but that's whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, that is weird. Why did so many people start their channels in October? I don't remember why I started my channel. I think I was just bored. But my first video was a get to know me video. My second video was a bookshelf reorganization video. So the fact that the video going up on my anniversary is a bookshelf reorganization video feels kind of full circle there. So that's fun. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a special occasion to do something like that. You can just do it because it's fun. Do my best to get comment of the stream. I don't know. Oh, actually, let me go to the studio, because within the past few months, There's a couple of videos that have done like weirdly well. Because I normally get about 50 to like 70 views on regular videos and slightly less on vlogs. But when I read my boyfriend's books, that vlog has 249 views. And then my June wrap up and July TBR video for some reason has over 200. And then was there another one that spiked? No, I think it was just those two. Everything else like is under 100. But like those two videos for some reason have just done insanely well. And like my summer book haul that I posted a couple of weeks ago, that has almost 200 views. I don't know why the algorithm is pushing those or why they're doing so well, but they are. Are you allowed to work on like actually now, Katie? Why do I have a trigger response? Like, no, she's not allowed. Wallace gained like 50 subs last month when the Tibifo playlist video suddenly got thousands of views. Do you think that's because more people are hearing about your book? And they were like, oh, this person makes videos. Oh, they made a lot of videos about this book in particular that I'm interested in? Because that's what I think that would be. Hey, we'll throw you a bone. Writers come out of hibernation in October. Maybe so. Wallace says, should I do a super late night stream on the Wallissimo channel on my release day? I'll be on the East Coast and we'll have been traveling all day, so I might be totally zonked, but it would be fun. That would be fun. I think if you're feeling up to it, but like don't push yourself, see the day of and then just like surprise people and be like, hey, I'm live. I will show up if you do, depending on what you mean by super late. Because I tend to go to bed by like 11:30 at the latest. So I might be there when you start it, but if you go like super, super late, I might not be there the whole time. Sasha votes yes. Katie votes yes and might join you. Eyeballs. Should be streaming it, but I just wanted to work on it. Then I was like, hey, let me just outline 4 cowboy romance books instead, Katie. Katie, what do you mean cowboy romance books? I'm intrigued. I was talking to Devesha the other day about cowboy books because she said that she had an idea for a sapphic cowboy book, cowgirl book, and I'm like, join the club. We're all just writing westerns. Yeah. Why is everyone writing a western right now? It's Stieg. Stieg is the catalyst. I don't think I think Minook and Emily Rose had theirs apart from Stieg, but Stieg inspired me, and then everyone else it's been like a chain reaction. It's so funny. But yeah, I'm gonna say Stieg is the trendsetter, even though I don't think he inspired everyone in the group, but where was I? I skipped some. The booktube girlies are out and about, it seems. Oh, I think that video just got popular because it was music. All the comments were like, I randomly got recommended this video. What's a hedge witch? That's really funny. Yeah, everyone's writing gay westerns. And you know what? I'm here for it. I can't wait until the day when I have an entire shelf of gay westerns. Yeah, because Stieg's been working on his very diligently for months now. Cowboy romance books like Elsie Silver's and Nora Roberts' Montana Skies. So technically ranchers in Montana, Wyoming. Yeah. Cowboy romance is definitely a thriving genre right now. There's one booktuber that I watch. Her name is Ellen Catherine. And she has a lot of like bookish sweaters that she wears. And one of them just says, in my cowboy romance era. Like, that's so fair. Yeah. I am totally here for it. Didn't comment on the 4 cowboy romance books because I want to enable this behavior. Do love a rancher book. I'm here for it. This corner of the internet is going to single-handedly fill out the gay romance genre in like 5 years. Yeah. I'm not going to put anything set in stone because obviously things might change, but I'm hoping tentatively for. I was just about to say the actual title. We're not going to say the actual title, but for the Sapphic Western to go out next year, we're aiming for a late summer release, so that gives me time. I know I just released a book 2 days ago, and I don't need to be talking about more releases. I promise. It's going to be at least 6 months before I release another book. You have my word on that. What is 6 months from now? I should actually do the math before I make a promise. November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah. Yeah, so you won't have another release for me until April at the earliest. So I won't make you spend all bajillion dollars on me. Unless you want to. Gay Westerns is how the West was won. First book is the WLW. I hate that acronym. It's so hard to say. Where after the main character's father dies, she needs to get married and have a child, but she's gay, so she's like to her high school crush who's running from an abusive partner. Hey, you want to get married and have a kid? You can be safe here and have a cushy life, so I don't lose my life's work. I'm here for it. Please give me. No, I can't. The only people who know the title are Stieg, Marta, and Anna. Stieg knows it because I messaged him in the middle of the night when I came up with the idea, like, this is going to be the title, and he's like, I'm fucking here for it. And then Marta and Anna know because they also read the book. So, if you volunteer yourself to be a future beta reader, then you will get to know the title before officially announcing it. But other than that, I'm keeping it to myself because it's like a very delicious title. It's very good, and I'm very excited to have like an actual release for it. I don't know why I'm like being so weird about it. I just really enjoy this title. And there's potential titles for other books set in the same world that have like a similar vibe to it. I don't know what this is. I'm a crab, apparently. You need to be autistic and unemployed. That's my advice. Yeah, release all of the books. I will within reason. That reminds me, I have to message Marta because I contacted her about book cover stuff, but I've been thinking and I've switched around stuff. So the book cover that I contacted her about is now moved to 2026 and something else is slotted in for 2025. I will have to message her later. Yeah, Katie, you have my attention. Stieg? He hasn't told you yet, and he's known since, I want to say July. So, I trust him to keep my secret. Volunteer as tribute Wallace. Wallace has so much on her plate. Not that I would be needing beta readers immediately. I'm thinking like, I'm hoping to get this draft finished by the end of the month, and I would probably not need it until like back until the beginning of the year, but like holiday season is going to be super busy, so I understand if people are not able to do things within a timeline. Oh god, it skipped. This is the one I meant to click on. I love when books have a similar vibe to each other. Will the other books be standalones, connected, or is it like a series? So I have an idea for a sequel, depending on how this one goes, because there are changes happening in this draft that would affect said sequel, which is why I'm not even thinking about it. Like, this would be a fully contained standalone, but like with sequel potential. You know? What they recommend people do when they like are querying and stuff, they're like, it's a standalone with sequel potential. That's how I feel right now. But then I also have ideas for like a little prequel short story surrounding the bad guy in the first book, the only book at this point. So I am neither of those things. He did have to ask when he was beta reading, like about a month after I first messaged him, he had to ask because he remembered the acronym, but not what it stood for. And he's like, I need to know what it stands for so I can put it in my journal. But I don't know. That's true. It might stick. I don't know. Yes, Crystal, you are on my list of people to ask. I didn't ask you for the first round because Stieg and Marta and Anna all explicitly were like, when you get betas, sign me up. So I didn't actually have to go and like ask people to read it. But you are definitely on the list. What a roast, Wallace. Yes, a village? No, villain origin story. Wow, it's 7:30. I did not realize. I've been blabbing for a lot longer than I thought. So I think it's time for another sprint so people can get more stuff done. So this has got to be big screen, and that's got to be on the screen. So I am gonna click play, and then apparently I'm gonna yawn first. Yeah, love a bit of yapping. Yap City is my favorite place. I love talking about my stories. It's very easy for me to spill the beans and spoil my own stuff. I've gotten better about like not spoiling stuff, but I just really like talking about my stories. So if you like ask questions, I will go on and on and on about them. I just realized this is not at the beginning. Okay. Now that it's ready, I'm going to press play on this and see you guys in 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And that was the end of sprint number 2. Is it really only our second sprint? Wow. But we're back. How did that go for y'all? I fed the cats. I had an Italian ice myself. It was delicious. And then I started doing some journaling stuff. I did see we had Becca come in. Hello, welcome. I didn't get to finish my journaling stuff, but I pulled my tarot card for this upcoming week, so I thought I would share that because I like to do that. And I pulled the King of Wands, which honestly, I'm not a fan of this card because I don't like walruses. Like, it's a cute design. I love the art of this deck, but this card in particular is not my favorite because I don't like walruses. But I have the little guidebook here, so I didn't read it yet. We're going to read this together and find out how my week is going to go. So it says, the King of Wands, a master of the element of fire, this visionary leader is adept not only at bringing ideas into reality, but doing it in a way that benefits the collective and not just himself. What a guy. Use his roadmap and zoom ahead with a gas tank full of gusto, knowing you can solve your problems and make your life even better and brighter than before. But don't just believe the infomercial, see for yourself. Say yes to new opportunities, no to self-doubt, and hello to the reins of destiny. Then remember that setbacks are temporary, and keep steering your circumstances in the direction of your choosing, like that all-you-can-eat pizza and taco buffet. And after the little paragraph, it gives you like a little one-liner, and it says, I take control of my world and passionately drive towards a brighter future, but like in a tour bus, so everyone can come. That's so lovely. I like that card. Oh, that's great. Okay. It's forgiven for being a walrus because that's a very good card. And in my card from last week was the Ace of Wands. Oh, that's interesting that I got the Ace of Wands, and then this time I got the King of Wands. It's like very much a culmination there. But the Ace of Wands is about inspiration and potential and like starting points. And I feel like the King of Wands here is like taking those things, that potential, that inspiration, and really like forging ahead with it. So I like that. I'm very satisfied with that pull. So I guess I get to do a little journaling about that in the next sprint because we will be having one more sprint. And it looks like we're going to be going past my 9 p.m. I know I usually stop streaming at 9 p.m., but I do want to do a full bees timer again. I don't really want to cut it down, so it'll be a little bit longer. But that's fine. Where did we go? Here we go. Katie did say, I will gladly take all the bean spillage as I am so nosy. Katie, I will let you know that if you message me, I will answer almost any question you have about my books, no matter how spoilery they are. I'm not going to tell you the title of the book because, as we've established, I want to keep that a secret for a big reveal because I think it's really good. But, like, you can ask me any question about my stories and I will answer. Lisa says, during that sprint, I caught up in a book I'm reading, so one thing off the list. Yay! Congrats. So I just get so much serotonin from, like, physically checking things off of a list. Crystal finished up gaming for the night. I'm gonna be going to bed soon. No ice cream obtained. Maybe tomorrow. Katie finished 2 TikToks and popped them into the drafts for later. I love that. Reminds Katie to do the tarot spread of the day. Truly, what a guy. What a good card. Wallace says, I'm so brain dead, I might just go to bed now, but I'm scared of waking up at midnight. That's fair, because it's 6:20 for you? Yeah. It's like that time where it might be a little too late for a nap, but it's also like too early to like go to bed. Is there like something mindless you can pop on the TV? Like maybe watch something that doesn't take brain power to watch, like an old favorite movie? It is an amazing card. Sounds like such a good week coming up. Yes, Katie. Sure. Becca says, for my oldest friend I'm seeing in New York, I need to scan in some old letters and poetry she wrote to me from our childhood, and I scanned it and put it in a PDF for her. That's so sweet. I like that. And Sasha ate Thai coconut soup and now hot. Solidarity. Might take you up on that. Currently reading Exco and having an excellent time. Oh my god, there's so many comments coming in. I see all the capital letters. I'm gonna scroll up so I don't see them until I get there in the comments. But I'm very glad that you're enjoying it. I checked yesterday. I went on KDP to check something else yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Like, I think it was like 2 hours after like my announcements and everything went live, and someone had read 2 pages on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm like, that's really funny. I think they just accidentally opened it when they went to like download it or something, but I don't know. I got a kick out of that. There's an activity I can think of that could burn a few hours, but I feel like you would disapprove. Wallace, no! No Baldur's Gate 3! Oh no. Oh no. I can't do anything else. I'm too tired. It's tough love October. Play Sims. So why is Sims okay, but Baldur's Gate is not? That's my question. That would be... I can make the Baldur's Gate 3 characters in The Sims. That's really funny. I like that a lot. If you do, please share. Because that's hilarious. Yeah. Crystal being an enabler. I can allow that, Miss Mo. Ordered myself dinner, keep doing that. Ugh, I just ordered myself butter noodles. Okay, but butter noodles sounds really good right now. Not gonna lie. She'll play for 10 hours and be so tired later. Yeah, that doesn't sound the healthiest. I say, hold off on playing it. When you're done with your book tour, just lock yourself in your apartment for 48 hours and do nothing but playing Baldur's Gate 3 as a way to decompress from all the social interaction. That's my vote. That's how we learn. This is so me-coded. I do this too. I've been playing Sims all weekend. She said she can't play Baldur's Gate 3 until November because she spends too much time playing and then she doesn't get any work done. See? My idea works. Vlog the results. Listen, sometimes self-care is acknowledging that you can't do the things that you really, really want to do because you have other things to do. And sometimes self-care is saying, I've done as much as I can, and now I need time to, like, ignore everything else that's going on in my life and do whatever I want. So... I still have yet to actually play Baldur's Gate 3, because I don't have it. My boyfriend has it on his computer, but, like, he's on his computer all the time. I have played games on his computer before. I made my D&D character in Baldur's Gate, but I didn't actually play. That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling lately. Like, I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3, and I literally can't do anything else right now. I've watched a billion people play. Like, I've watched all of Crystal's streams, and I watched, like, a couple of other people that I watch their streams of it. I've watched Jacob play, and, like, I know all the stuff that, like, happens throughout the story. I just haven't physically played myself, which I feel like I do a lot. I just really like watching people play video games more than I like playing them myself, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I just really like watching people play video games. I watched someone play and I was like, this is cool. And then I played myself and it's so different. No, that's fair. I actually have a game pulled up right now. My favorite channel is Secret Sleepover Society, and it's a married couple. Their names are Jacob and Julia, and you might know them because they are half of Drawfee, which is an account that's like a YouTube channel. They do Twitch streams and stuff too, where they do like art stuff, and I really love them for that. Like, I love the art content. But then Jacob and Julia have this channel where they play video games, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the the banter and stuff. I feel like they're just really great people, and I really like listening to their conversations and stuff as they play. What if I just played for 2 hours and then went to bed at 8:30? Katie's comfort YouTuber is a GTA 5 gamer. The fact that you put 5 and not a V is a little bit like odd. Like, it looks wrong. Wallace, no. And slept for 10 hours, and then I could take on all I have to do tomorrow, refresh. This is a good point. You'll be upset if you break your promise this early in the month. I will shame you for it for the rest of the month. Well, you have every right to be proud of yourself. I'm just going to point out that it hasn't been a whole week. Because if it's at the beginning of October, technically we're only 6 days in. So you made it like 5 and an amount days. But also, you might have made this idea before the month started, so I don't know, maybe it has been a whole week. Lisa says, I think I'm going to pull an all-nighter tonight. I haven't gotten anything done all weekend, and I took a mental health day on Friday. If you think that's the move. I love the arguing. This is so funny. Stopped playing last Saturday, so it has been a week. So you can be proud of yourself for making it a week. Imagine that feeling times 4. And that's how you'll feel at the end of the month. And it'll be so good to get back into the game. It'll be like, oh, I've been away for so long. It feels amazing. Thank you. Thank you. If you play Baldur's Gate 3, you'll be so upset later. I went to open it and it has to update. This feels like a sign from the universe. It does. It seems like she'll also disappoint you a little bit, Katie. Not gonna lie. Perhaps. I don't know. It's either play or watch videos of people playing for hours. Is this an intervention? Do you need to go to rehab? And we have Crystal coming in. You'll be away for so long, you'll restart because you won't remember what you were doing. Happens to me all the time. I'll enable this Baldur's Gate 3 chaos. Wow. Truly a divided chat right now. This is a really good point. If you had the option to play Blank Page Tavern every day for hours a day, you would do it. You've said so yourself. I literally wouldn't because I get so tired. Crystal's got 10 games going. Wow. I'm not gonna do it. I will resist. I believe in you, Wallace. Why didn't you put on Halloween Town or something? I watched Halloween Town 2 yesterday? Friday. What day did I watch that? Friday. I can send you a link to all of the Disney spooky movies. There's a bunch on there. Today's issue is not focus. I literally can't do any more work. No more spoons. Skipped. Blank page. I tried to say that as Baldur's Plate tea. Maybe we should sprint. Blank page tavern all day would be amazing. Yeah, so many get overwhelmed. I have what we call a problem. Maybe Hocus Pocus would be nice. Yeah, sometimes the spoons don't exist. It's okay. Yeah. Hocus Pocus sounds like a lovely time. Because it's something that you enjoy, so you'll be watching it, but it's also something that you've seen a bunch, so you won't have to be like focused on it. Gonna take a shower, just in general, get ready to turn in for the night. Thanks for the sprints. Yeah, thanks for being here. I'm actually going to start the sprint soon because I don't want to go too far over the 9 o'clock. This is so much. Oh, yes. Good nights. What an about face. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer because that will bring us to like a 9:20 end time, and at that point, I will want to be getting ready for bed. So, no, it's fine. It's very funny. Chris is also going to bed. Good night, friend. This is. I'm not gonna read that one out loud. You can. You're right. It's no one else's business. You can keep that to yourself. Ooh, Sasha's got it right. Okay. I'm gonna press the button and see you guys in 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And that was the end of our third and final sprint. I'm so tired, you guys. I spent a majority of that sprint, excuse me, talking to my sister about what we're going to be doing next week when I go up to visit her, making plans and stuff. So I now know, because we're gonna be in one city where she lives, but then there's like other cities that we want to do stuff at. I'm being vague because I don't know. I don't mind you guys knowing that I live in Philly, but I don't want you knowing my sister's business. But um, I now know what days she wants to do certain things, so I can fit in all the other stuff my boyfriend and I are planning to do to the other days. So I'm glad we've got that figured out. But that was a lot of logistics, and then um, I was just on Instagram the entire rest of the time. So, comments. Katie says, I just did my tarot spread about creative anxieties, and my cards were like, just let go and be playful, have more fun. And I'm like, oh, that's right, I should be having fun. You should. They gave Lisa mac and cheese instead of butter noodles. Still gonna eat it. That's fair. I mean, it sucks that they didn't give you what you ordered, but mac and cheese is pretty dang good too. I ate the food, listened to another book for 41 minutes. Fair enough. Spent the last 28 minutes talking to my parents and the dogs. Now I'm gonna pack and go to bed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to bed after this. I might like sit and read in bed for maybe like half an hour, but that's it. Then I'm going to sleep. And we have a question. Pack for what? Sasha says, these chapters have honestly been the hardest of this book. I'm reading the whole story together, and all these secrets are coming out, and carnage is being dealt with. I'm exhausted. Smiley face. Yeah, that's fair. But you're working through it, and that's amazing that you're not, like, just abandoning it, because I've definitely been there with stories where I've been like, wow, these chapters are really hard to write. Guess I won't write them. So, it's good that you're getting work done. And yes, Katie is currently in Colorado with Wallace, and then they're going to fly to New York City for Wallace's book tour and release. Everyone here already knows about this, but on the off chance that there are lurkers or people who are going to come back and watch the VOD, go check out A Dark and Secret Magic by Wallace Kinney, coming out on October 8th. I almost said December. That's entirely wrong. October 8th. She's going on book tour. Check out wallacekinney.com for all the details and where she's going to be. I guess I can promote my own books too. I published a book on Friday called Exquisite Corpse. It is the third book in my Westwood Legacy series, but you don't have to read the first two to read the third one. They're all standalones set in the same like world with the same type of setting, and that's why they're a series. This one leans more horror than it does thriller or mystery like the first two, but still pretty good. Buy everyone's books. Pre-order Katie's book. I actually don't know if Katie's book is available to be pre-ordered. Katie, call in. Can we pre-order your book yet? I don't really know. Katie's book is coming out next June, July, question mark, summer. And it's Sapphic and tennis and soulmates. That's gonna be a dang good time. I'm asking Sasha how many chapters you get done. How close are you? Thank you, Katie, for using your wrench to link Wallace's book. I'm on chapter 43. I have 3 more. Maybe 4. I keep adding. That's fair enough. Soon! I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh, and Katie's cover reveal. Yes, backhanded compliments. The cover reveal is on the 10th. That makes sense that you're doing the cover reveal on the day that pre-orders open. So, go follow everybody and be excited and buy all of the books. That happens to me all the time. Like, no, so much more, even though it's 90% done. Yeah. And yes, amazing. With that, I think it's bedtime. So I'm going to roll the outro. Thank you all for coming. It has been a wonderful time. I had a fantastic time chatting with you guys, and I'm so glad you came to hang out with me this evening. I hope you had a great time too. Oh, I'm so excited, Katie. I cannot wait for this cover reveal. And yes, time for bed. So, good night, friends. I won't see you next week, so see you in 2 weeks for another Sunday stream. See ya!